The latest tech.
I'm Alexa. I can answer your questions.
Interviews.
And we are evolving, and we are seeing an amazing opportunity that is happening.
Accessibility.
Accessibility is one of our core values.
This is Double Tap TV.
It is that time of the year. Welcome to Double Tap TV, the holiday gift guide edition. Thank you guys so much for being here. Our email address is feedback@ami.ca. On Twitter, we are at Double Tap Canada with the hashtag AskDoubleTap. We promise to get back to each and every one of you. I put Stephen Scott on that duty every single week. I am Mark Aflalo, as always, joined by Stephen Scott. Stephen, didn't you get the memo? The Christmas attire, the holiday kind of jive, and am I the only one who's celebrating the holidays this year?
I was told that this room is full of fairy lights, tinsel. There are lots of signs saying happy holidays. What, they're not there, Mark?
You're going to have to talk to the person who told you that and perhaps fire them. I don't know. That might be an option.
And I even tried as well. I even put on a lovely little T-shirt here, which represents the festive season, in that it's dark.
Okay, let's try something new here. Let me try. I'm gonna snap my fingers, Stephen.
Okay.
And through hopefully the magic of television editing, we can add some snowflakes or some twinkle to your shot over there. Let's try it. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Oh, doesn't that feel so much better?
Oh, it's freezing in here now. Oh, it's so wintry.
Look around. You'll see all that snow falling.
I'll pretend to look around.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh, guys, welcome to our first ever holiday gift guide. I don't know why we didn't do this last year, but this is our first ever holiday gift guide.
Yeah, why didn't we do this?
Yeah, well, here's the thing, Stephen. We get so many questions, whether it be directly to the show or, I mean, how many people come up to you and say, okay, my husband or this guy, he has everything in the world. He gets whatever he wants. What can I get for that one person who has everything, or that one tech head? There's always someone difficult on that list, and I'm sure you get people coming up to you as well, don't you?
Well, I am that person. That's the problem. I am, and so are you. We're both the same. I mean, we buy tech through the year. Companies send us tech through the year. Sometimes companies don't send us tech, but I say they did so that my wife doesn't look at the credit card statement. But, that works out really well sometimes. But, over the course of a year, we get lots of different things. We are the hardest people to buy for. So, we thought we'd put ourselves to the challenge this year because, we want to help out other people. This is about giving, Mark. It's a time of year for giving.
It's always about giving. The funniest part is that we're going to talk about all this great tech, and our significant others are going to look at this for gift ideas, and they're going to be like, well, there's no point buying you any of this stuff. You just talked about it. You have it. You just showed it to us. So I guess you could use this as a process of elimination if you're my spouse out there or your spouse out there. What we don't talk about today are things that we want. All kidding aside, Stephen, we're going to talk about very cool tech, from TVs to sound bars to headphones to little gadgets to expensive things to cheaper items. There are so many different ways that you can take a gift guide, and we're going to try to cover as much ground as we can possibly do on one episode of Double Tap TV. Are you ready? Are you geared up?
I'm ready. I've got my snowflakes flying around me, so I'm told, and I am ready, Mark.
Okay.
Shall we do it?
We are going to do it. Let's take a quick break. This is Double Tap TV. He is Stephen Scott. I am Mark Aflalo. After our break, we dive into our 2020-2021 holiday gift guide. Hopefully you've got plenty of time to get that stocking stuffed before, obviously, you need to give it to your special someone. Stick around. Double Tap TV's holiday gift guide is back in a moment.
Love Double Tap TV? Listen to AMI Audio for Double Tap Canada every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern for news and reviews on everything tech. This is Double Tap TV.
We are back on Double Tap TV. Thank you guys so much for getting involved. Our email address, as always, is feedback@ami.ca. On Twitter, you can reach out at Double Tap Canada. And if you use the hashtag, which is #AskDoubleTap, we get to each and every one of your questions. Sometimes we even devote an entire show for it, like we did a couple weeks ago. I am Mark Aflalo with Stephen Scott. Stephen, I'm going to kick things off if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
And I'm going to start with a product that I've been using hands-on now for several weeks, and I've absolutely fallen in love with it. And that product, Stephen, is the brand new iPad Air 2020 edition. Now, this iPad Air is so thin, it takes on the design form factor of the 2019 and the 2020 iPad Pros. This is what a tablet was meant to be when we first saw these things in Star Trek episodes. It seems so thin that it's almost unnatural. Now, it's available in two variations, 64 gigs and 256 gigabyte variations. Lots of color options include silver, you've got space gray, which is what I'm holding right here. There's a rose gold, a green, and even a sky blue version of this iPad. So there's no limit to the creativity that you can do, especially when you're pairing different cases and things aboard. Now, this one starts at $779 Canadian for the Wi-Fi only edition. There's a Wi-Fi and cellular edition as well, which is of course great for people who are traveling. And I know that's on the higher end of the price guide, but it's such a great computer replacement for most people. And the best part about this edition is that it's compatible with the second generation Apple Pencil. So you've got complete writing ability, drawing ability if you're an artist, very, very cool for note-taking, and it's compatible with the cases and especially the iPad Magic Keyboard, which is their great accessory that gives you a full keyboard and trackpad support thanks to the compatibility in iOS 14.
Well, before I get into some of my choices, I should probably remind you that there is a cheaper and, in my view, just as good an iPad. Yes, I'm talking about the basic iPad. Now, the entry-level one is what you might want to call it. It starts at $429 and comes with support for the Apple Pencil and the Smart Keyboard as well. There's even a few other non-Apple accessories that you can get, such as a keyboard from Logitech, for example, as an alternative. Now, this one also has the A12 Bionic chip. That's the processor inside. That's the one that came with the iPhone XS, the XR, and last year's version of the iPad Air, so it's no slouch. Worth checking out. Now, despite my oversized hands and fat fingers, I'm actually a fan of small phones. Now, I'm a blind guy, so what do I want with the biggest iPhone out there, with the biggest and most fancy screen? You know, yes, they may have lovely features in them, especially the iPhone Pro lineup with the LiDAR sensor and obviously great cameras as well. But in truth, the iPhone 12 mini really is my favorite phone this year. It's got a lot packed into its smaller size, such as 5G, a big selling point, I guess, in the future, granted, but also it has a Super Retina XDR display. But it's the size that really gets me on this, Mark. They've managed to cram in a 5.4-inch screen to the almost bezel-less design, which makes the overall phone size smaller than even my 2020 iPhone SE. Now, the cameras on this are good as well. There's a dual 12-megapixel camera system built in with both wide and ultra-wide lenses. You can even take 4K video on there. And it's even waterproof for life's little accidents. And the price? Well, the iPhone 12 mini starts at $999. Yes, I know, but you know, it is an iPhone. For 64 gig of storage, that goes up to $1,189 for 256 gig. Now look, when it comes to good audio, I've come to rely on my Apple HomePod. I love it. It's a small speaker, but it does pack a punch. And as I'm an Apple guy anyway, it fits perfectly into my life. I can do all the things I want to do with my Amazon smart speaker. I can check the weather, I can check the time, set reminders. I'm not going to lie to you, it's, you know, nowhere near as useful as Lady A, but it's good for some basic tasks. Now, I also love that in a recent update, I can now just place my iPhone next to the speaker and whatever sound is coming out of my phone, be it a call or music, it will automatically transfer across. No more searching for the speaker button or AirPlay option. I think it's great. Well, with the launch of the new HomePod Mini, I was quite excited, you might be unsurprised to learn. So much so, I bought two. That's how excited I was. Now, I can stereo pair them together and, of course, enjoy great sound again, but in a really small package. They look good, they feel good, and most importantly, they sound good. And for $129, they'll not break the bank. Mark?
Stephen, the next items on my list are set up together in my guest room. Now, they're set up there for a reason because they go together, but they don't have to go together. Both devices are powered by Roku's media streaming operating system, which is a great bonus. We'll start with the Roku Stream Bar. This device is a media streamer in itself, so it's got everything built in that you might need. different channel support for Apple TV, Crave. Think of the app for TV consumption, CNN, etc., Netflix, Disney Plus, and you can download it to your Roku streaming device. That means that if your TV isn't smart, this will make it a smart TV, and it's got full 4K HDR support for $189.99. Now, what I love about Roku in general is that everything you need comes in the box. This comes with the remote, it comes with the batteries, the HDMI cable, everything you need right there. You plug it in and it gives you instructions right off the bat to set up your account. Now, the Roku ecosystem has a great app store where you can install the different apps you're looking for, as I mentioned before, Disney Plus, Apple TV, Netflix, Hulu, etc., and more. Now, behind this, take a look at the TV. This is a TCL 55-inch 6 Series television. Now, TCL's been around for a very long time, but only recently has emerged as a high-quality, low-cost brand for amazing electronics. Now, they have this model available at Best Buy, Costco, you name the retailer and you can get it, especially in Canada. This model here, as I said, is a 6 Series, which is on the higher end of their scale. They have a 3 Series, a 4 Series, and a 5 Series. The 6 Series has a little bit more metal accents to it, a much thinner bezel, a little bit faster processing power, so it's a little speedier, across the board. This 55-inch is a QLED, which means it's very, very bright, especially when there's glare going on. 120 hertz refresh rate, which means it's great for sports and gaming. So let's say you got that brand new Xbox or the PlayStation. You're going to want a TV that can keep up with the actual console. This is a great solution for you, and it only runs $899. Now, on the other series, though, as I talked about the 3, 4, 5, you can get a 4 Series TCL 55-inch TV, for example, with HDR, full LED for only $399, and a 40-inch version of the 3 Series for $249 Canadian. An amazing brand. TCL, it's something that's going to last you a long time, so please do not overlook them when you're shopping for a television this holiday season.
Yeah, well, I certainly won't overlook them. And another brand you maybe shouldn't overlook this year is Facebook. They have some interesting products out this year that I want to tell you about.
Stephen, I feel like I'm out of breath getting to all this stuff, but you know what? I feel like we're just getting started. We've got one more segment to come. Are you good to go? Do you need to take a quick break for maybe a Red Bull or something to give you more energy?
No more than usual. But yes, I will have 1 or 2 in the break, and then we'll come back. I've got so much more to tell you about, Mark, so let's get on with it.
It is the gift guide on Double Tap TV. Stick around. More to come after this break.
For more great Double Tap TV content, visit ami.ca/doubletap. This is Double Tap TV.
We're back on Double Tap TV. Thank you so much for getting involved each and every week like you do so devoted. Email address is feedback@ami.ca. On Twitter, we are at Double Tap Canada. I'm Mark Aflalo with Stephen Scott. Stephen, what's next on your list?
So next on my list is a virtual reality headset. Now look, I know what you're thinking. What on earth does a blind guy get out of a VR headset? Well, since I've got a little bit of sight left, I thought I would try this out, and I decided to buy the Oculus Quest 2 made by Facebook. Now everyone's been raving about this. It's a standalone VR headset, meaning no wires to trip over, although you can connect it to a PC via cable if you've got a PC that can handle it. Now the Oculus Quest 2 comes with 2 hand controllers and a charging cable, and that's it. You put on the headset, you start it up, you follow the in-game instructions to get yourself set up. The video image quality, I've got to say, is very good. I had never tried the first version, but supposedly it's 50% better than Oculus Quest version 1. Now, the games themselves can be purchased in a companion app, and there are lots of games to choose from. Gameplay itself is smooth and extremely realistic, even in the demo experiences, using YouTube VR, sitting on a cartoon roller coaster, I was feeling sick. So it really does work. Battery life is only 2 to 3 hours, but I think if I'm honest, most people are not going to play as long as that. It is a considered purchase at $399 for the 64 gig version. There's also the 256 gig version going for $549.
Stephen, none of these devices could be possible or could connect to the internet the way they do if it wasn't for reliable networking. I've always been fond of, and if you watch this show, you know that I have, I'm very big fans of Linksys. Linksys has just released, in time for the holiday season, their new Velop Mesh Wi-Fi router. This is a new AX4200 router that features full Wi-Fi 6 capabilities, so any newer device is going to get up to gigabit speeds on their wireless connection. It's got Linksys Aware technology, HomeKit ready, it can be connected to your Amazon Echo ecosystem, and it can be set up as simply as going to an app and saying go, or if you're one of those people that like to tinker around and add things like parental controls, you want to move things around like port forwarding, you can go into the graphical user interface and actually control it there as well. Now, this starts at $499 Canadian for the 2-node system, which is good for kind of a regular family home, but you can always add another node if you want to extend the coverage throughout your home. So check out Linksys Velop, the latest generation, obviously from Linksys at your big box stores, Amazon, anywhere you buy your electronics.
That is a great suggestion, Mark. Staying with Facebook, I opted for the Portal this year. A standalone video calling device for people who want to spend lots of time on Facebook video calls with their family and their friends. Mine is the 15.6-inch version that features a large tablet device which you can orientate in portrait or landscape as you prefer, which is connected to a large speaker base. The image quality on the screen is sharp. The device is very responsive as well. I should say it also features full screen reader and magnification options for low vision and blind users, and it works well. Now you can even video call using Messenger for Facebook, but also with WhatsApp as well. And Zoom is even supported now as well. And I have to tell you, the sound quality on this device is incredible. There are other models in the range, starting at around $174 for an 8-inch picture frame version. It's a 10-inch version as well. You can also get one for your TV that can connect straight in. And there's a tablet style device, which I've got, which comes in at $399.
On to Belkin. Belkin has some unique fun items on the lower end of the price spectrum, but they're still great on quality. For example, the Wemo Wi-Fi Smart Plug is just $29.99, and it can turn any plug, any device that you plug into it, into a smart one, whether it be a lamp. Think of a fan in your office or in your garage. They're all HomeKit and Amazon compatible, even Google Home compatible, so you can control them with your smart assistant, you can control them with your phone, with your voice, you can work them into routines throughout the home. For example, when the front door opens, this lamp turns on. You can have it shut down when the house goes to bed at night. Also for Belkin is the Soundform Elite Smart Speaker and Wireless Charger. This one's going to run you $299, so kind of on the mid-level of the spectrum. So it depends on who you're buying it for. You can find it in all the online retailers. It's an amazing speaker with built-in Google Assistant, which you can choose to use or not to. So if you're not into that ecosystem, you don't have to worry about using that feature, because it's a great speaker, and it features at the top of it, you can see this little slot which is angled downwards for you to place your wireless device to charge, whether it be your iOS device, your iPhone, your Android device, anything with wireless charging. With Qi Wireless Charge, you can charge in the top of this device. It's great for a home desk, it's great for a kitchen. It features amazing sound that will resonate through an entire room, and I promise you, when you turn it on, you're going to be like, wow, is that coming from this speaker? So $299 at your big box stores. It's definitely one you want to keep on your list. The Soundform Elite Smart Speaker and Wireless Charger from Belkin.
Now, it wouldn't be right if I didn't mention Amazon devices, would it? I mean, I just have to. Well, I'm not going to just focus on Lady A this time round. No, I'm not just going to talk about that smart speaker. What about Lady G? That's the Google smart speaker, of course. Yes, Google launched the new Nest Audio speaker this year, which feels to me, as I put my hands on it, like someone stood on a HomePod that was lying on its side. Thankfully, the sound is better than that description. But yes, it's fair to say that my favourite speaker this year is the new Amazon Echo Dot. It's a new spherical design that hasn't really been a huge hit in reviews that I've read, but I do feel this new design makes the sound travel better around the room. I don't know if it's in my head, but it just feels better. It's also got a fantastic built-in smart hub as well inside the larger Echo device. You get the Echo Dot, then you've got the Echo, as I call it, Medium, which means you can connect your smart home devices directly to as well. I just like the ball-shaped feel and the material finish to it. It feels nice to touch. And it really is no different to any other Echo device, if I'm honest. But I just wanted it, so there you go. Price-wise, for the Nest Audio and the Amazon Echo, you're looking at $129 each, so they are on a par for equal devices.
Honorable mentions go to the headphone category, Stephen, which includes Sennheiser Momentums, for example, the Bose that you love so much. Here's an idea. Go to YouTube, search for Double Tap TV, and all of our shows feature some really great new products that will not break the bank. So there you have it, Stephen. That's our 2020-2021 holiday gift guide. We did it a little bit early to give you guys some ideas and time to go out and get that stuff on your shopping list. Obviously, big box retailers, Amazon, depending on how you're shopping. Go find those devices. Hopefully they make that special someone in your life a little bit happier. And a special message, Stephen, to our spouses and partners. If it's not on this list, it's something that I guess we want.
Yes, absolutely. Which doesn't leave much, does it? Let's be honest.
No, it doesn't. And you know what, Stephen? On behalf of everybody here at Double Tap TV and, of course, at AMI, wish you a really happy holiday season. Stay safe, stay cozy, enjoy all that tech and all that fun, and try to get out, even if it means, 6 feet apart from each other.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody have a very safe holiday season and enjoy the tech.
Thanks for being here. On behalf of Stephen Scott, I am Mark Aflalo. We will speak to you again next week on another edition of Double Tap TV.
For more great Double Tap TV content, visit ami.ca/doubletap. Hosted by Mark Aflalo and Stephen Scott. Editing Will Attar. Production assistants Wendy Kaufman. Content review Zachary Aflalo. Voiceover Anna Vicino. Integrated Described Video Specialist Ron Rickford. Coordinating Producer Jennifer Johnson. Director Production Kara Nye. Director Programming Brian Perdue. VP Content Development and Programming John Melville. President and CEO David Arrington. Copyright 2020 Accessible Media Inc.